People, what is going on? We are so back. The Wedgemeister is king. We are. I almost ended it all, but we're back. So I'll just quickly run you through. Sorry, my face is a bit bloated. I just had a whole fucking pint of Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Anyway, this is the trade we ended up taking today. Okay, right. This is one we ended up taking. Well, we took 4 trades today. Now you might be thinking, what the fuck, is going on here? Why are you taking that many fucking trades? Well, let's get rid of all this for a sec. And I'll show you exactly for why. Right. Okay. So, what can we see here? This is New York AM session. Market opens here. We manipulate higher into a 5-minute gap. We then proceed to see some displacement to the downside. Now, there wasn't anything other than a 15-second inversion to take us down here. Literally 2 seconds into market open. So I was not taking that. So we came down. What did we come down into? Well, we manipulated into a bullish hourly gap that aligned with OTE. Oh my god! What the fuck? That is brilliant. Yes, you would be correct. That is fucking brilliant. So how did this not play out? Okay, so let's first off state the obvious. There is a 1-minute gap here. Now, my initial entry was off of the 30-second. So as you can see, 10 here. Now, what went wrong here? I went break even at this 30-second high. Got hit break even almost immediately. Then I was like, okay, where we have the 1 minute, I'll wait for the higher time frame one to close. Right. So we entered after this one here. Perfect risk. Taking it for, we would have taken it for 75 points, which is halfway past. So that is that there. Now, what went wrong with this one? We decided to go break even after tapping into this bearish 5-minute gap. Why? Because where we'd already come down and tapped, we manipulated higher at open. So if we continue in a bearish trend, we will react downward from this. As you can see, 5 minutes started there. We went break even on this candle, came down, hit us break even, retested that 1-minute gap, and shot to our take profit. Now that is very fucking annoying. However, what happened after this? So after all that had played out, we then inverse this 5 minutes. So I was like, okay, we're gonna stay bullish, right? Surely. What happens? We come down perfectly tap equilibrium and get a bullish reaction off it. What is that bullish reaction, you may ask? An inverse of a 30-second gap. So what happens here? We target this. So enter off of the inverse of the 30-second, okay? And then go break even at this internal high. Get hit break even. Oh my god, we were sitting on 3 break evens. I'll show you. 3 break nothing. $2, $20, 20. Because I just covered my I put it in like $35 of profit to cover commission and fees, so it's just not a red day. Because I forgot to do this here. It's like I just, you end up losing $20 if it's perfectly break even. Then what happened? Let's remove these drawings. So we obviously struggle to go above this price like 4 times. So obviously a highly resistive zone. What happens then? 10 AM opens, right? 10 AM opens here. This is 10 AM open. We manipulate higher. I thought the manipulation leg was to this OTE of the range, right? We perfectly touch the 709, like to the tick, right? With the 10 AM candle. So I thought, oh, that was the manipulation. We're going to go higher above, come back down, and be bullish, right? No, I didn't think so. Just based off of this big ass SMT here, ES failing to break above. Oh, wait. I was like, nah, this has got to be the manipulation leg. Like, manipulation leg up to here. Perfect, like, V tabletop reversal at the 79% extension. I thought if we'd have, like, reacted here and, like, this would have been a fib level, yeah, maybe. But 10 AM didn't align with a fib level, really. Not, like, perfectly. Not as much as I'd like to see, anyway. So I thought, okay, I'll leave it, see what happens. So we end up breaking below. I go, right, that's not really what we want to see then, is it? That's no, not particularly. So what then happens? We, on the 30-second time frame, was it the 30-second time frame? It was. No, yeah, because, right. So we break below 10 a.m. We go back up. We perfectly EQ the range. We then get 10 a.m. that lines up with the EQ of this range. Okay, what happens then? 15-point stop. 70. I took this. I'll show you what actually ended up happening in a minute. But I basically got taken out at a trail. So I would have ran full take profit, but I trailed. So this would have been the full trade, 75 points. We entered off the retap of 10 a.m. We broke below, came back up, broke below, aligned with a fib level, rebalanced this range. Perfect for continuations, right? So we enter off of here. As soon as we sweep this low, I went break even. And then what happened here? Right, I believe it was, did I stay on the 30-second time frame? I did, yes. Okay, right. So I stayed on the 30-second time frame. I trailed. I'll show you where I trailed. We'll get this. So first, we put in this high, trailed to here. We put in this high, manipulated lower. I put my stop here. And then we manipulated down, created this leg. So I took it here, and then I put it above here. And then I think I trailed like to here. So I got taken out at about, what would have been like, yeah, 46, about 46 points. Because the realized P&L was like 900, so it would be 45 points if we're trading 1 mini. I got taken out there because I just trailed it 1 minute candle, 1 minute candle, 1 minute candle. If we'd have let it run, yeah, it would have gone full CP, but I'd much rather walk out of here with something than nothing. So this is what the P&L is looking like on the week. 900 almost exactly, which is good. Eval's halfway past again, so fingers crossed next week's a good one. I'm going to be trading away next week, so the trade recaps might be a bit scuffed where I'm going to be doing it on my laptop, but we'll see. Monday I'm going to be traveling, but then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday we should be good. What news have we got next week? This is a if you can tell, this is a very good end to the trading week, because I've had a fucking terrible time. So you got Canadian CPI on Monday, no red folder news Tuesday. You got FOMC Wednesday night. You got GBP CPI. You literally have not got red folder news around market open for the whole day for USD. Literally FOMC on Wednesday, and that's it. So it might be a slightly less volatile week, but we should be fine. So, holy fucking piece of the pie, by the way. Like, you can see why people on live accounts just dead ass trail this shit to all oblivion. Like, you'd be running like 200 points on this shit. Crazy. Doing this with a live account must be sick. But yeah, that's us done for the day. 4 entries, 3 break evens, 1 pretty much 3/4 win. No, 2/3 win. But yeah, this is what these stats are looking like. Even though we get break even a decent amount, like throughout the week, all it takes is 1 day like this and we're in decent profit. So when we're on a live account doing this with good risk management, I will just be trailing to a winning day. And then instead of break even, it'll be a winning day. And then the days we do win will be actual the money, because that's just how to rinse prop firms. So 69.23% win rate, so 70% win rate. Day win percentage 3. This is purely just because my break even was put me in a red trade, because obviously I didn't cover for fees and stuff like that. So trade win percentage, we've won 9 trades, lost 4. We've only lost 1 trade, and that was here. The rest have been red break evens. But as you can see, all green break evens, 1 red break even. Well, look, one, it counts it as red, and then break even. So don't know where it's got 4 losing trades from, but anyway, look, average win loss 1 to 4. Good shit. That's even with the break evens. So, which is why the 2 good trades we've ended up taking on this account have been decent. I could be up a substantial amount more than I am now, but other than the fact of I wasn't trailing before, but today I keep telling myself I need to trail. So I was just trailing to 1 minute candles. Yeah, W shit. So good end to the week. This was really like I was getting very, very down this week about trading and everything and stuff like that. I just thought it was getting nowhere and I just wasn't having a very, very good time. So it's fine. We're back. We're better than ever. We're good now. So yeah, eval needs 1.37158 to pass. Sorry. Yeah, needs about 1.3k to pass. Well, 1.32k to pass. So that's what I'll just be targeting come Monday. We'll see if I can get it Monday. That'd be fucking brilliant. I get all week to trade on an actual account again. I was debating buying the back to funded so I didn't have to faff about this and could just take the money, but it's like $400. Respectfully, I've been eating pot noodles for the past 2 weeks. So all my money's just going on traveling, which is good because I get to experience. I can't understand. I can't explain to you guys how fucking excited I am to get away from this place for a little bit. But yeah, sorry. On a real note, good trading week. Very fortunate. To follow my rules and stuff like that. Like even though it was 3 break evens, all good trades, valid trades wouldn't have been. Well, I would have been upset if they lost, but valid losses, if that makes sense. No, like emotional trading. Even no matter how pissed off I get, I can disassociate and So yeah. Hopefully we have a good week next week. Get back in for the trade recaps, and hopefully end of next week we'll be trading on an actual live account again. We can start working towards a payout. Currently the 14th of August. I'd like to get a payout by the end of August. Ideally, whether that's a max payout, who knows? All I need is one good winning day where I just trail and make like a decent chunk, say like 100, 150 points, 1 mini, like 3 grand. That's fucking ridiculous. Trailing for winning days. Yeah, should be good. Right, we've got a plan. Finally looks like this shit might be paying off. I said that last time when we passed an account and then fucking lost it the next week, but we'll see what happens. Love you all. Take care of yourselves. Tell someone you love them. Actually, let's get a bit for the vlog. We've got to get a bit for the vlog. So say hello. Forever hold your peace. It's trading day. We're just doing the trade recap now. So yeah, love you all. Take care of yourselves. Tell someone you love them. And watch the vlog when it's up tonight. Bush.